all on their own. The cayuga flock has come to visit their babies. I wonder if they know it's their babies. Look. My goodness.
They know because they're the same color.
Yeah. Look, it's like they're saying hello.
They're like saying, welcome to the world.
You think that's what they're saying?
Yeah.
We gotta get this garden planted. Hey farm friends, I am on my way to Sneed's farmhouse. And if you've seen some of our other videos, you know that is where our precious Nubian goats are coming from. So I'm gonna get to visit them today. They're not gonna be ready to come home today. We've got another couple of weeks of them staying with mom, but I am headed out here to film some promotional video and do some photography for her to use on her website that we're going to be working on for her, as well as their social media. And so I'm going to take you right along with me. Back at home, Zach is working on the garden. He is so excited to get everything in the ground finally, and I am excited for that too. But I'm going to take you along with me, and we're going to kind of go back and forth again today. The first thing you will see when you get to Sneed's farmhouse is that all of the animals are in together, and you actually get to go in with the animals and have one-on-one experiences.
Alright, now just another day or two, y'all are gonna be going into the garden plot. I gotta go down there and run the drip tape that's gonna feed you, and then it'll be ready for you. Hope you're ready. What? Don't act like you don't talk to your garden plants too. Alright, y'all, I am watering the garden real quick, and then I'm headed down. It's another early morning work session in the garden. Yesterday I was able to get the whole thing tilled and get the lines run to mark off where the rows are gonna go. And then I also did furrows. That was the only part y'all really didn't see me do, is I did some furrows with a wheel hoe. Basically, if you don't know what a furrow is, it's just a little ditch. So I made a little ditch with our wheel hoe along those lines of where those rows are gonna go. Next, what I'm about to do is put the drip tape onto the drip tape setup. I've got a roll of drip tape and I'm gonna roll it out using a wheel hoe into those furrows that I made last night. And the wheel hoe that I'm using has some plow attachments on it that are set up in the hilling position. So as it lays down that drip tape, it's gonna hill up the dirt around it and cover up that drip tape, so that the drip tape is under the dirt and ready for the plants to be planted along that drip tape. So that's what I'm doing next. Hopefully I can get that done before I got to get other stuff done today. Like I said, it's an early morning work session in the garden. That's the way you got to do it when you got 2 or 3 jobs and you're trying to get the homestead going. But So I'm gonna go get that wheel hoe ready and then get in the garden and get this drip tape run. So I've kind of struggled here in the past with gardening here in the deep south. My two main struggles have been keeping my plants watered correctly during these hot summer months, and also weed pressure. We always have a ton of weeds that grow up and make it difficult to grow high quality food in the garden. So this drip tape is going to help me keep both of those issues at bay. Obviously, the drip tape is going to put water right on the roots of these plants, which I'm excited about. That'll help me keep these plants hydrated, but also it's going to help keep the weed pressure down because the whole garden is not being watered, only the rows where the food is planted. So weeds will not get the moisture that they need to grow in between the rows. And the few weeds that do come up, I'll just hit them with my wheel hoe. So this irrigation system is going to help. Also, we're going to be able to push water-soluble fertilizer through these drip tape rows to feed our plants as well. So we'll keep them well hydrated, well fed, and we'll make sure we're only feeding and watering our plants and not the weeds in between the rows. And this Haas wheel hoe setup to lay down the drip tape has made quick work of it. All right, y'all, finished up laying the drip tape with the wheel hoe. Learned a couple of things. Learned that if your dirt is wet, it makes it a lot more difficult to use this system. So if you're going to use this system with the wheel hoe and the drip tape and the drip tape layer attachment for the wheel hoe, make sure that your dirt has been tilled recently, that you do your furrows. That made it a whole lot easier, I think, and that you give it a little bit of time to dry out a little bit before you come through it. I am going to have to go back and hill around those lines of drip tape, those rows, a little bit more, which is okay because I wanted to do that anyway as I planted. So I'm going to be doing that here, not today, but probably this weekend. I'll be laying out some plants to be planted, and I'll be hilling along those drip tape rows. So I'm excited about that. Stick around to see in the coming videos what all we'll be planting here in the garden. We'll be getting those in either in the next video or the next one. So thanks for hanging out. I rolled out my main line all through here, and then I came back and cut right in between the two halves of the main line. Half of my rows are over there and half of them are on the other side. So I put this T that comes with the irrigation setup from Haas halfway through the main line. This is my pressure reducer and filter, and so it just hooks right in here. These are super simple connections. You just screw this on to tighten it to the hose, and that went really easily. All right, so here is my row of tape, the drip tape. Here's my main line. This is my row start that I'm going to use. We got the ones with the valves on it to shut them off, so we can have a lot of control over which row is being done at a time. Here is my hole punch that came with my irrigation kit. I'm going to use it to put a hole right there in my main line, and I cut my main line just below an emitter there, but really you just cut it wherever it lands on that main line. I used a regular pair of scissors. I don't see why you couldn't use a pocket knife or something here. All right, so I attached my row end to my drip tape here. Super easy to do. It just slides over the nozzle there, and you tighten this down like that. And I punched a hole right here in my main line, and so now I'm just gonna push the end of this row start into the main line. It'll click, and you'll know that it's set. And you'll just give it a little tug backwards. All right, got all of our drip lines attached to our main line now. Now we can water with our drip tape. That means we can also use our irrigation system to fertilize as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. What I'm gonna do next is turn on the water, let the lines get flushed, just in case there's any dirt in them or anything like that. I'll cap off the ends of our row lines, and then I will turn on the water, let those emitters show me where they're at, and I'm gonna plant my plants on the emitters. So that's what we'll be doing next time in the garden. Thanks for hanging out with us in the garden. I'm gonna see if Eleanor wants to do a little workout here while we're at it. Eleanor, what you doing?
Digging our rows.
You're doing what?
Doing our rows.
Yes, Eleanor has been helping me get our rows set up. We've been raking to mound up these rows a little bit. That way we've got a little extra control over how much water gets to the roots of these plants. And Eleanor's been doing a great job with the rakes. She just got started back up after a break. Good job, baby girl. Oh yeah, something really cool happened in the middle of this project, and I mean in the middle. So when I told you that I was done using Jason from Cog Hill's wheel hoe and I was going to take it back to him that evening, that's because we were headed out for the weekend to do the Petals from the Past event that we showed you guys in the last video. So I dropped off that wheel hoe with Jason, and we spent the weekend down in Jemison and Selma area, hanging out with all those awesome folks. And some of those awesome folks that were there were Greg and Sheila Key, who own Haas Tools, and also Wes Blair from the Naked Hog, who does a lot of the marketing stuff for Haas Tools. And between all of them, they got us set up to be affiliates for Haas. So now, whenever you buy Haas Tool stuff, whether it be their awesome seeds or some of the drip tape that I just showed y'all how to lay out, if you use our link to get to Haas Tools, we'll get a small commission at no extra cost to you. So I thought that was really cool. Thank you again to Greg and Sheila for that, and to Wes. We really appreciate that. And we really appreciate all of y'all who might use our link in the future, so that y'all can help us out a little bit, keeping the farm running. All right, let's see what Eleanor's up to. Eleanor is working on getting our weeds hoed. Look, Eleanor, there's some over here. She is learning how to weed with a hoe. I told her we're just gonna bring it straight across the top of that dirt. There you go. Good job. And that's how we hoe. So we'll keep her hoe sharp this year, and she will help me keep things weeded. Did you find some more? Great job. What she's doing is she's just cutting the tops right off of those weeds so that they can't grow. Good job, sweetheart. Have a little bit of a tough one there. Excellent job, baby doll. Friends, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. We had a great time working in the garden and getting it ready to plant. And guess what? This week we're getting started planting. What do you think we're gonna plant?
We plant tomatoes, zucchini, squash.
Yep. We're gonna plant all that. So join us on Sunday. Our video on Sunday will have some of us working in the garden together and starting to get those plants in there.
Hey there, Biscuit. Gravy, what are you doing? Gravy, what are you doing?
What you doing, Gravy?
I love it. I'm not making the mistake I made earlier. No, you can't. You can't bite me. No, come don't bite me. Hello. Hello. Oh, you can't eat my hair. You want to eat my hair? No, you cannot. Oh, you cannot eat my hair. No, you cannot eat it. horn. They love hair. I know, they're just eating it. You cannot eat my hair. I'm trying to grow it out. You can't nibble it off. You can't nibble it off. No. Eleanor misses you. Y'all about ready to go home? Are we about ready to go home?
They're like a
little bit easier.
yeah.
Oh, I saw a yawn. I have had such a fun time here at Sneed's farmhouse, videoing and getting things ready for her new website and visiting with my babies. They'll be home soon. We're thinking a week or two more. My baby, oh yes, yes. He just wants to eat my hair. Eleanor's gonna be sad that she missed him. Mwah. I just came by myself today since I was working. All right, you can't tear it off. You can't actually eat it. Can't actually eat it. Look at all the goats in here eating the hay. And Gravy's gonna go get some hay too. We are done filming and taking photos for Judy's website. I'm so excited to get to work on it for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
You are so welcome. And she has just a gorgeous place here, as y'all know. You've seen it several times from us now, and now you're gonna get to check out her website. It is sneedsfarmhouse.com. I am headed home, and Miss Judy would not let me leave without a surprise for Eleanor. She is just so stinking sweet. And I'm going home with eggs to hatch and some baby chicks. Let me show you. Look what's in here. We have Polish babies. We have a frizzle and 2 smooths and 18 eggs. What in the world? I better get these home to Eleanor. Miss Judy sent you something. It's a surprise. And it's in there.
They're so cute.
What is it?
It's the puffy chicken I asked for.
The Polish. Oh, frizzle Polish. Put it down.
I need you guys to see what this head looks like. Oh my goodness.
Look how hilariously cute. What do we say to Miss Judy?
Thank you. No, you're eating my hair.
Look at that fluffy head. These are called Cuckoo Polish. Hello. We're gonna go get you in the brooder.
You need to.
Yeah.
This.
Look how tiny you are. You're so little.
Gotta dream about it. Gotta find a way to do the things that make you feel the love. Gotta think about it. Gotta dream about it. Gotta find a way to do the things